AI companies are buying thousands of books every day. They scan the books and then throw them straight into the trash. Even more surprising, the court says this is completely legal. And why are the world's biggest AI companies spending millions of dollars to buy books and destroy them? Hello, friends. Today we're exploring a controversial topic. Why are AI companies destroying thousands of books every day? While some argue that AI isn't actually destroying literature, merely transforming it into a new format, this issue goes far beyond paper and ink. It raises a much deeper question. How can we preserve our culture and history in the era of artificial intelligence? Imagine a library 30 years ago. Row after row of books. Back then, every copy was treated like a treasure, a permanent record of human thought that could inspire thousands of readers. Now picture today. That same book might go straight into a machine warehouse. In seconds, a hydraulic cutter slices off its entire spine. The book is no longer a source of light of knowledge. It's just only data. The pages are scanned at lightning speed and fed into an AI's stomach, while the leftover paper is shipped off to a recycling plant. In just a few decades, the meaning of a book has flipped upside down, from a precious object worth keeping to raw material used once and thrown away. According to an investigation by the Washington Post, leading AI company Anthropic quietly kicked off a secret project in early 2024. Internal documents made it crystal clear. This was a massive plan to cut up and scan every book in the world. They even gave it a code name, Project Panama. Here's the interesting part. Tom Turvey led the project, the same man who once headed the famous Google Books project. His new job is to track down and collect every book on Earth. Strange, right? The same person who once led the biggest book-saving mission in history now led a project with the opposite goal. Not to save books, but to destroy them for good. After this news came to light, the matter reached the court. 3 writers filed a case against the AI company. Now, you're probably wondering, why actually destroy the books instead of just keeping them? Simple math. Time is money. Scanning intact books is slow and pricey. Cutting spines and scanning loose pages is fast and cheap. In this cutthroat AI race, speed and cost win, a book isn't a treasure. It's raw material. However, the June 2025 court decision marked a major turning point in the case. They made it crystal clear that destroying a book you legally bought is fine, but using a stolen book is a serious crime. No excuses. Instead of buying books the legal way, Anthropic had illegally downloaded around 7 million books from pirate platforms. Because of this, in July 2026, Anthropic was forced to pay $1.5 billion for using roughly 500,000 pirated books. This is the largest copyright settlement in US legal history. 500,000 books might not sound like much. But do the math. If each book is about 2 centimeters thick and you stack them all up, the pile would reach about 10 kilometers high. Taller than Mount Everest, the highest peak on Earth. So why the legal difference? The answer is the first sale doctrine, which is a well-known legal principle. Here's how it works. Once you legally buy a book from a store, you own that specific copy outright. You can give it away, sell it, or even rip it apart. You don't need the author's permission for any of that. But pirated copies get none of that protection. This legal loophole has given birth to a whole new business. Now, some agencies are playing matchmaker, helping AI companies buy books by the thousands, even by the millions. And here's a fun fact. Do you know which books are in the highest demand right now? Books printed before 2022. Why? Because they're free from any contamination by AI-generated text. Old books written purely by humans are now selling for a fortune, simply because they're 100% authentic, human-made knowledge. This has hit small booksellers hard. One second-hand shop owner in the Netherlands woke up to an order for 3,000 books at once. He figured it was a scam. It was a real order from an international AI data company. Overnight, his tiny shop became a bulk supplier for an invisible tech giant. Why AI's endless hunger for books? The more voices and writing styles a model learns from, the sharper it gets at answering more smartly and logically. So textbooks, manuals, encyclopedias, even obscure writers all become valuable raw material for AI. This race to swallow every book in the world may never end. After hearing all this, you might picture AI companies carelessly destroying rare, priceless historical manuscripts. In July 2026, rumors spread on social media claiming AI companies were wiping out historical books. Anthropic says that their scanning process never destroys any rare, ancient, or historically valuable books. This whole story teaches us a hard truth. What's fast and cheap isn't always what's valuable. A book isn't just paper cut into shape and packed with information. It carries a piece of time, emotion, and the deep imprint of someone's thoughts. So before you toss out that dusty old book sitting on your shelf, take a moment to think. The book you have can be a one-of-a-kind memory, a living witness to human history. In the future, a book doesn't exist page by page. It survives byte by byte. That's it for today's video. Don't forget to share your opinion in the comments. Thanks for watching.